I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Baume Mercier. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Baume Mercier Clifton Club reference 10339. It's important to start with the fact that although this is an automatic winding timepiece, nevertheless it can be manually wound. Should it run down, take the crown and thread it out to its first position. You'll hear it pop when it exits the sleeve of the stem, and then turn 20 to 30 turns in a clockwise direction until you see the seconds hand begin to advance. Now the watch is beating. Should it be properly set, you can put it on the wrist, and the automatic winding rotor under the case back will continue to wind the watch up to its maximum rated power reserve of 38 hours. However, should you wish to wind the watch to a full power reserve, simply continue turning the crown and listen for a subtle click or snap. This is no hazard whatsoever, as the bridle-style mainspring of the watch is designed to slip and relieve any excess tension when the watch is fully wound. The watch cannot be accidentally overwound by manual or automatic means. Now, once you've wound the watch, there are two features that allow for more precise setting, the first of which is known as hacking or stop seconds. When you pull the crown to extremity, you'll note the seconds hand stops. Now, this is also the position in which you set the hours and minutes. Now, to synchronize to a reference time, such as an atomic clock, wait until the seconds hand is at 12, then pull the crown, stop it, and adjust to the next nearest minute. Wait for your reference time to catch up and then push the crown back in, and now you will have synchronized the watch precisely to your reference time. Now, there is also a quick set function for the date, such that when you put the crown in the intermediate position between stop seconds and winding, you can rapidly cycle the date window to correct the watch should it run down or encounter an irregular length month. One word of caution: do not actuate this feature, the quick set date, during the hours between 8 p.m. and 3 a.m., as this is the period during which the watch's automatic date jumper is engaged. Remember, if you attempt to use the quick set during the period from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m., you could crash the mechanism and damage the movement. Now, with respect to avoiding hazards, there are a few steps you can take to better protect your watch and enable it to live up to its design specifications. Water is the greatest hazard facing any luxury timepiece. You'll note the crown is a screw-down model. In order to achieve the 100-meter water resistance advertised by Baume Mercier, the watch must have its crown screwed down tight into its fixed position flush to the case. Now, it's important to note that the crown should never be used, it should not be withdrawn, it should not be wound, it should not be used for setting while the watch is submerged or while there is water on the case, as this can bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch to catastrophic mechanical and aesthetic consequences. Now, it's also important to note that in addition to keeping the crown disused while wet and screwed down in all cases, water resistance is not a static feature of a timepiece. In the course of daily use, seals will age, lubricants will dry up, and water resistance will ebb. Therefore, Baume Mercier recommends having the watch checked for water resistance at an authorized service center minimally every 12 months. This is also a good time to have your watch checked for cosmetic condition as well as chronometric precision, as every year you may want to check to see if your watch needs a complete service. More on that in a moment, but first, other hazards. Keep in mind that shock and magnetism are ever present in daily life. Magnetism is ubiquitous in the closures of purses and wallets, refrigerator doors, high-powered wiring looms in the home and office, speakers and subwoofers. Now, all of these can magnetize the ferrous hairspring at the center of your watch's balance, the heartbeat of the watch. If you suspect due to erratic timekeeping that the watch has become magnetized, take it to a Baume Mercier authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your watch. Shock, however, is not so easy to remediate, as shock can severely damage a fine Swiss mechanical caliber. Ensure the watch is disused during activities such as batting, firearms, marksmanship, tennis, golf, MTB, motorcycling, and ATV use. All of these feature concussive action that can damage the watch. Ultimately, Baume Mercier recommends a comprehensive service for a mechanical watch every 3 to 5 years. Again, having the watch checked comprehensively during your annual water test is a good way to ensure you never go past your service interval. Service exclusively with authorized service centers of Baume Mercier, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, specialized equipment, and original factory replacement parts to protect the integrity of your watch is both an investment and an instrument. Moreover, only these agencies are able to back any work and parts invested with a Baume Mercier factory service warranty. Finally, call, text, or email our experts at govbergwatches.com who will be happy to walk you through the ownership of this or any Baume Mercier timepiece, from fitting and measuring your wrist to features as simple as how to align the rotating bezel. They're eager to talk, text, or email at govbergwatches.com.